Hello there, I'm Vas. In this short video clip, I'm going to be sharing with you my take on sales. What's the intention? It's for me to impress upon people considering sales as a profession to realize that sales is the most powerful, highest paying profession on the planet. Everything that goes on this planet is stimulated by sales. No company out there is being themselves, they're doing well without sales. And why is it that majority of human beings dread going into sales? Why? Evolution of man. Let's talk about it for a while. How is it that most of us have lost it? We started out as salespeople. We had to convince ourselves to get out there. I mean, not me, I mean our ancestors had to convince ourselves to get out there, make that decision to go kill a prey and bring it back as food. We had to make that decision. And then we had to tell somebody to go out there and do it. But every time we went out there to do it, we had fear to confront. So somehow along the way, if we didn't have to do it, we didn't do it because there was fear to confront. And so then came people who were doers, employees. Somebody told you to do something and then we did it. Then mainstream education came to make this doing more professional, more refined, and there were more doing going on than leading. So that's where leaders and followers came about. We had more followers on this planet than leaders. They say it's about 0.6% of 6.6 billion people are leaders and the rest are followers doing those things. So by and large, we've been followers, although we may do some limited leading every now and then. But salespeople have to be leaders because you have to get out there and get somebody to do something in order for you to have some earnings, put food on your table. So that's how it all started. Then I would like to talk about people who can sell and cannot sell. People who are naturally salespeople and people who want to be salespeople who are nurtured salespeople. And if I'm talking to a group of champions right now, good salespeople, I mean really leaders in sales. How many of you were natural salespeople? I believe it's about 10%. And 90% of you were nurtured salespeople. You went through the mill and turned your obstacles into stepping stones, didn't you? So, but now you have a group of salespeople coming into your world and you want to get them and you realize that you can't succeed with all of them. Why so? Because those who have natural ability must have come from some background where there was sales in their lives in the past. The rest of them who want to come on board probably were employees all their lives. The family tree was also made up of people who were working for somebody else, and now these guys want to come on board and they don't have it. So you teach them exactly what to do and say, now follow me, replicate this. You will be able to do this. But you know, somehow down the road, one day goes by, they're doing fine, 2 days go by, a week goes by, and thereafter everything fizzles out, and these guys have got their tail between their legs. They're sitting down in fear of rejection, in fear of making that phone call, and even if they do make that phone call, they're worrying whether somebody will pick it up on the other side. They'll go, oh my God, thank you, nobody's picked it up. So, you know, this is what happens. So what's going on with these people? And these behaviors that they have, this fear and so on, this behavior that is filled with fear and not an inability to sell, it's coming from beliefs and values. Encrypted in the beliefs and values and maybe negative emotions are these negative behaviors about sales. They may be good at something else, but when it comes to sales, it's not supported by the appropriate beliefs, values, and emotions. So what do we do? And that is why I've designed a program called Communication and Persuasion Mastery for Sales. In this program, which is 4 days long, in the first 2 days, we take care of the first part, which is to get the salesperson ready to embrace selling as a profession. Getting them ready is more important than teaching them sales. Because everybody knows how to teach them sales and say, go out there and do it, stupid, but they won't be able to do it. So we need to get that sorted out first. So how are we going to do it? We're going to get them to realize who they are, where the stoppages come from, and then we set a goal, and then we push the limits. You realize the negative emotions and limiting beliefs floating as demons. We get them and we get rid of them using psychological processes. Once that is done, we even have a metaphorically designed program or activity that will rip out fear from their nervous system, because fear is the most vicious negative emotion stopping us from everything that we're doing in life. Next, sales cannot be just sales alone. You've got to have a holistic approach to building the person up. So we need to clean up every aspect of the person that will be supporting his sales effort. Once that is done, then we'll go out and build up the person's higher purpose. That's right, the higher purpose. Without a big why, everything fizzles out, even if we have cleaned up their past. That's how impactful the first 2 days will be. In the remaining 2 days, we go into hardcore selling. First thing to do is how to build rapport instantly with the client, because if they don't like you, you can't do it. You need to have this notion of how to treat, the skill of how to treat people like they would like to be treated, not how you would like to be treated. And that's the whole science behind it. Next, unconscious communication. There will always be resistance. How to get past resistance, speak the unconscious of the client and get them to do what you want them to do ethically. Then we go into emotional control, controlling your emotion and being able to control the emotion of the client, because sales is emotional. When you can engage the emotion of the person with the product and yourself, bang, the sales is done. And finally, we build up metaphysical aspects of sales. Yes, you have your marketing material and so on and so forth, but if you're thinking, oh crappy, you don't have a routine, you don't have a ritual in life, then it's going to be a lot more difficult. We'll teach you how to go about doing that. And that's in just what this whole communication is all about. For more details, please visit www.globalnlpspecialist.com, our website, where you will get some details for yourself as an individual, or if you're looking at corporate training. And this program can be also customized specifically for your client, for your group of people, be it being in insurance sales or real estate or just selling any kind of product out there. That's right. Please come on board. If there's anything else, please write to us and we'll respond as quickly as you would like to. See you soon. Thank you.